Hello, welcome to another session with me, Aruna Dantabhaktuni. In today's session, we will learn how to prepare your dataset. You can pick only some columns or some rows that you need for your analysis. Very often, you would have to do that. So this is good to learn. These commands are part of our basic package. So now let's again work with the same data set that we have been working on, that is the theophylline data set. So in this case, we are going to be taking the head of the theophylline data and limit it to only 4 rows. Now you can actually pick only the first 2 variables from by using this command. You can also keep the first and pick the 3rd through the 5th variables. There you go. You can also pick specific columns by just picking the column names, in which you have to specify the column names. Make sure that it is spelled correctly. There you go. You can also delete certain columns by just using negative, the column number, and by just that, it would delete the columns, the second column. You can also delete a section of columns by using the negative command followed by the column numbers. So that gives you some idea about how to prepare your data. Now let's look at data prep using some R basic commands when we are looking at changing or selecting certain rows of data. So in order to do that, you would actually be using a comma in your command line right there, as you can see. Here we are actually asking to select the data ranging from 2 to 4, rows from 2 to 4 only. Now you can also select a specific subset of data wherein you can put in a condition that the time is equal to 0.25, in which case only that row that meets that criteria shows up. You can also specify greater than or equal to using the expression there, or you can add 2 conditions using an AND, or you can use 2 conditions using an OR, and the OR is represented by this line. Well, you can learn more about it in our past tutorials. So the R basic actually does include some data prep functions such as aggregate, merge, subset, recode, sort, and multiple others. However, when you're working with large data sets, we would recommend that you use deploy R. Deploy R has functions that perform these operations much faster. The syntax is a lot cleaner and it's very easy to use. So in our future tutorials, we would actually be using deploy R when it comes to data prep functions. Again, thank you for joining us for today's tutorial. We look forward to seeing you in our future tutorials. Take care.